Welcome back to City 7 News. An inspection campaign in warehouses storing foodstuff in Dubai revealed that 7% of them were not complying with hygienic requirements. A total of 144 warehouses were fined during the campaign conducted by the Food Control section of the municipality. The campaign was designed to ensure safety of food traded in the emirate before it reaches the consumer. It covered 257 warehouses that included store-dry, chilled and frozen food items. UAE's top motorcycle rider has just placed second in his class at the cross-country World Championship Rally of Sardinia race. Internationally, Tim Harwood held his rank as the #1 rider in his bike weight group and is in the running to take the World Championship spot of all off-road motorcycle riders in Egypt this October.
Off-road racing is not for the faint of heart. In the UAE, professional riders like Tim strap on 30 pounds of equipment and head out into the middle of the scorching desert at high noon in summer to train for over 3 hours.
It's very, very hot, and like I said to you earlier, we're really fortunate to have this kind of terrain to practice in so our bodies can get used to it.
Tim has broken his shoulders 9 times, along with his pelvis, legs, ankles, wrists, fingers, and collarbone.
We were riding absolutely flat out, and he hit an oil pipe. Flat out. At about 130 kilometers an hour, he hit that oil pipe, and he sort of stopped dead. But he managed, he survived.
But despite the dangerous nature of the sport, off-road racing is surging in popularity across the UAE, and Tim is one of 250 devout riders.
The scene in the UAE is a bit unique, I think, because we have a lot of very good riders here. I mean, UAE nationals and expats, but the riding scene is very strong. So typically when we have the Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge come over here, which is a world championship event, we have local riders up to 3-4 in the top 10. We're very proud to represent the UAE. We want to promote the sport. We want to find young talent, UAE nationals, and this is, part of the game.
Tim has just returned from Sardinia, where he struggled through a 6-day race that lasted 10 hours a day, stretching over treacherous terrain. He walked away with second place in his weight class, and enough points to maintain his #1 standing.
There's a point where physically you're just getting used to it, but it's mentally. You have to be really, really strong, because at one point, you're tired and you need to push yourself. The weather doesn't help. Sometimes you fall, you slip, and you need to pick yourself up. And I think that's the big one. You need to really be mentally strong to continue sometimes.
This is the bike Tim rides, a behemoth piece of equipment meant to tackle boulders and sharp mountains. He'll be taking one even larger to Egypt in October, where he hopes to bring home the World Championship title for the UAE. Carmel Dimitri, City 7 News.
Etihad Airways has been ranked among the best 3 airlines in the world by a leading economic Swiss business publication, Bilanz. The ranking comes following a survey of frequent flyers in Switzerland and after comparisons of different airlines undertaken by Bilanz journalists. Bilanz also used recent international surveys such as the Skytrax ratings, in which Etihad was awarded world's best first class by almost 18 million air travelers worldwide to confirm the airline's overall ranking. And finally, here's a look at temperatures across the UAE tomorrow. Well, that brings us to the end of the bulletin. As always, please feel free to get in touch with us at news@city7tv.com or by calling us on 04-367 2254. You can also watch our bulletins anytime on city7tv.com and do join the City 7 News Facebook page. For now, from the news team, it's goodbye.